Welcome back, and here we are in room two, the small hall, as we call it. And this was a room that was added much later, near the end of production of the game. And Adam put this in so that we would teach the player some of the tricks of how to play the game a little bit sooner, and slowly working players into how the game plays, um, teaching one small thing a little bit at a time, and then building on that later in the game. So here, we're just trying to teach you that there are obstacles in the way, and what we just decided to do that by blowing things up, which we like to do. So we're just blowing up some crates, so that you learn that objects in the game are destroyable, and that's what I'm doing here. And you'll see as I'm coming up here, I'm going to pick up some coins, and I'm going to talk about coins probably in the next episode, because it was quite well, it's quite a story. What you'll hear about then. But this is just a great room. It's a beautiful room. We're teaching again not only to destroy objects like that, but other bits like this spider. So spiders, super important part of any Dungeon and Dragons type game is killing spiders. And we just thought that it would be a fun monster to have in. It's creepy and stuff, but we also realized that people have arachnophobia. And so right after launch, we did an update for Halloween, and which was arachnophobia mode basically, and that's this silly spider mode. And so we just basically decided we were going to change the spiders into Pokemon looking things. And so we created silly spider mode because we didn't want anybody not to play the game because they were afraid of spiders. And so I'm going to kill myself here by sticking my head in this force field here, and and then show how silly spiders work since I just turned them on. And of course, here, Odin, this, and we added this later too, is that the first time you die, you're like, well, why should I still be back alive, even though it's rebirthed me? And we thought it'd be a fun thing to have Odin say, wow, you must be some magical guy. I'm going to turn off subtitles here, just because we already talked about those. So anyway, I'm gonna go through this again, and I'm gonna show what spiders look like in silly spider mode. As you can see, they're really goofy and fun and cute and colorful. They still do the same amount of damage, but somebody who has arachnophobia needs fear not. You can see my glove there. I've got, took a couple of hits. You can see that on my hit points on my glove. Just a really cool room, a real beautiful, again, lovely, illustrated by Adam Mixner. And I'm going to destroy some other things here. Again, just wanted to throw some stuff in here and also show that not only could you burn these tapestries, but there could be things hidden behind them. So again, just trying to teach folks that that's part of the game. So this was something that Thane Bowman, who is our lead programmer, created. It's called Odin Vision, for lack of a better term. And basically, you can enter Odin's form. And we thought that this would be a little fun thing. Again, we're going to call him over to a pedestal. There's plenty of pedestals. We thought this would be a real fun thing to add to not only have you have a connection to this Raven, but also as a gameplay device. And so, as you see here, I'm going to, I read how to get into it, and I just went and entered Odin form, and you can see that's me standing there. I can change it to male or female, but at this point, I'm in Odin vision, and Odin vision basically will show me things that I couldn't otherwise see, and that's pretty cool thing. So Odin's probably going to start talking here, and he's got these quips he will say if it's taking a long time for me to finish a certain puzzle, not get out of the room, but a puzzle within the room, and he'll have a sarcastic quip. And of course, if you are playing the game and you're like, too much sarcasm, you can always turn it off. He won't say anything, and just talk, when you enter a room, and tell you something interesting about the room. But yeah, here he shows me that there's something lit up there, this rune on the wall. So you can see that as I enter and exit Odin Vision, I'm facing the direction that he is pointed at. But anyway, he taught me, showed me something up there, and then I just shoot the rune, and I turn off the force field. So I'm teaching players shoot runes, turn off force fields. keys, super important in the game. At least in this game, it's important. We want you to feel that if you're playing the game, that you found a key, that's an important part to get out of the room. So we did that, and then added a very simple inventory to put your items in. Just let it go, and it automatically goes into the inventory. Inventory will scale when we need it into more slots. Um, again, just a really pretty room by Adam. He loves putting in things like this, which is adding an outside element, snow blowing in, which was really neat. So yeah, really cool. Between Adam doing the rooms and Thane programming these things, and Carl designing it, Carl Ruloff designing it. It was a fun room to just kind of teach you some things. So that's pretty much it for the room two. And we'll be talking about the next room, which is room three,
The business
in
always
the next video.
elements.
Um,
Let's
yeah,
have
this one's a fun one. I'm gonna talk more about Odin, so I'm gonna pet him on the way out.
Don't
He
worry.
says some fun things to me like, "Hey, I've got this," and so we do. So we'll talk soon. Thanks.